Yo, what's up, guys? I got the plays for y'all today. Welcome back to SBAA Nation. My name is Keith, aka Keystone. Hope y'all made some freaking money yesterday. I know we did. We just keep on winning, baby. I gave you this play for free. In fact, I said it was going to be my only VIP book play. Handed it out to you guys. We cashed it. Let's go. Now, DFS, kind of a mixed bag. I'll give you guys a quick little recap here, and then I got some plays for you guys today. I got a underdog. They got a sick promo going over there. We got basically a sweat-free bet, and then we're gonna go build out on the screen a couple plays over on Better with NFL preseason Friday night slate. So tonight, guys. Okay. If you're new to the channel too, make sure you hit that sub button and go ahead and smash the thumbs up for me too, guys. It goes a really long ways, and I do appreciate it when you guys take the time to do that. It's basically like throwing me a dime, tip jar. Like I got a cup over here, it's like throwing a dime in the tip for, trying to get some winners for us today. So I gave you guys this one. So what that did, because the other two lost, it ended up drawing us about even. Well, it did draw us even. Now, this was a VIP slip. And yeah, I guess Joe Burrow got me, but the rest of these were just fantastic reads. It's just 9 of 10. I mean, what can I say? He played a little longer than I thought he was. So there's that. This was one that I gave y'all, the correlated pair. That got it done. Burton just wasn't a thing. He wasn't a part of that Bengals eruption, which is very unfortunate. But I had a feeling that game was going to be higher scoring, and I wanted this piece of it as the fourth receiver on the depth chart. I thought he'd be involved, but it just never really happened. So. And then this was the baseball play I gave y'all yesterday. Now, this voided because the reason why it voided, of course, this guy had, a sacrifice RBI, sac fly RBI, and a couple walks, but he was still a point short. But it did indeed void because for some reason, maybe Naylor didn't start. I thought he was in the game at some point. This rebooted, and since these two are teammates, Prizepicks don't, DFS doesn't allow that. So it ended up voiding. So you got your money back on that one, which is good. Let's get into the plays for today. We're going to start that MLB one first, and then we're going to go over to Better and build out some. I'm excited about this. I'm so pumped that football's back, guys. I mean, if you guys are new to the channel, a couple seasons ago, Prizepicks limited me, and I said, you know what? I'm actually really good at this shit. I'm gonna make a YouTube channel and start sharing what I've been doing. And so, yeah, it's been quite a journey. I do it full time now, and you came to the right place. So, like I said, make sure you hit sub, and then also, guys, these are going quick. Okay, there was 50 of these. Let me refresh this, make sure it's still the same here. Let's go down and look. Yeah, so there's 19 of these left, guys. It's going to get you VIP experience through the 17th, which is going to include UFC 319, which I'm pumped about UFC 319. It is, the way I see it, I just see dollar bags literally attached to this event. I'm pumped about it. So this is a great way to come in, try the VIP. Like I said, it's going to get you every single slip I set, DFS, NFL preseason, sports books, MLB. We usually do every single day, and we still got plenty of that left. And then, of course, the UFC events, which one is tomorrow, and then 319 is next Saturday. So hop on before those are gone. All right, so the DFS play is going to be over on Underdog today. We're going to take the day off from Prizepicks, and we're going to bounce over to Underdog. Promo code SBAA gets you $1,000 deposit bonus, guys. That's massive. If you got the cash, it's free money. You're gambling with their money first, which is just incredible. On top of that, today you're going to get a no sweat bet, which is what we just set this play up on. So you can see it's a no sweat bet up to $10. So I put us at $10 to win 16. Now, if you want to be more aggressive, that's up to you. I'm trying to turn it into, a fair chance right in the middle. I did consider going for 10x, but I decided, you know what? I just like this 6x play today. So this we're going to roll. Corbin Carroll at home, over 9.5 fantasy points. Now, clicked the wrong one there. He got this done yesterday against the Padres. Now he's getting Austin Gomber, who's a lefty today. Now, on the season, he's actually been worse against left-handed pitchers. However, what really stuck out to me was this head-to-head data right here, okay? 6 for 13. 13 plate appearances, 6 hits. That's good for a 462 batting average. The Rockies have like a bottom 2 bullpen in Major League Baseball. So I just think we're not going to overthink this one. I think that's just, a great first play here. And then the second play, let's see who we got. We got Tyler Soderstrom. Now, we used him yesterday. He delivered. His teammate did not. Look, guys, he's just been hot. I mean, these are the hits, runs, RBIs. So that's what the prop is. He's done this in what? Is that 7 straight games? And then today he's exceeded 1.5 RRs, hits, runs, RBIs in 4 of his last 5 games on the road, averaging 3.2. And then he gets Sagano today, the righty. This guy sucks, man. He's not very good. I think he's like faltering even more as the season goes along. So yeah, I like this. And then yeah, he's 2 for 3 lifetime, batting 267 against righties. And then Sagano's given up about the same as this, like 258 batting average. So very close. I think this is a money spot to back Tyler. He should be batting 3rd or 4th at that latest 5th. But they are on the road. So, if they have a nice day offensively, there's a solid chance we could even get a 5th plate appearance, which, you've seen a couple times here. This is 6, this is 5. That'd be really big. It just gives us one more opportunity to cash this 1.5 HRR line. And then the final pick, we're taking Carlos Carrera. So once he got traded, he's just been balling since he's joined the Astros. Look at this. Just absolutely dealing. And there's nothing intimidating too much today. He's never faced the pitcher who's going to be Cam Hitler. It's kind of a weird name, right? Right-handed pitchers. Okay. He's batting 270 on the season, and then this guy's given up about a 260 batting average. So nothing terrible, nothing scary here. But this is what I'm loving to see right here. He is going to be batting towards the top of the lineup. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest, where he's going to be. We can go look, I suppose. But you've seen 4 of the last 5 games he's gotten that 5th plate appearance, and I think we took him for HR. Yeah, so yeah, this pays 6x, and then we can take a quick peek here. Let's go find that Houston game. Where is it? Okay, so Pena, he's going to be batting 4th. Okay, so he's batting cleanup for the Astros. He's also going to be on the road today, guys, which you like to see. That gives us an extra chance for this play. So that's your underdog MLB play. Lock it in. Let's cash. And then we're going to go straight over to the source. We're going to go to Better. But before we even get over to Better, just want to let you guys know this is the one code that I have that's different because they wanted 5 letters. So I just said, just use my name. Maybe I should have made it Keith Stone. I don't know. But they got a pretty cool promo too. If you just deposit $10 and place a bet, you get $30 free instantly. It's legal literally in a ton of freaking states, as you can see right there. And we're about to lock these plays in. They're going to give you a free square. In fact, I think they gave everybody a free square today. And if they didn't, well, then just pick something else you like for this first one. But Better's pretty cool. They do have a web browser. And if you just, click on the lobby and you scroll down a little bit, these are all their discounts are today. So we got 3 of them. We got the free square. This may be part of the Ballers Club or something, but I'm going to use it for the sake of this video. We got Matthew Boyd for 4.5 strikeouts. I guess we could check that real quick. And then this Diggins girl, 17.5 points plus assists is another discount. Her line's at 20.5. So these are solid discounts. I guess we could go check Boyd real quick, see how he's been pitching. Let's just type in his name here real quick. And let's go over to strikeouts. So, yeah, he's gotten this 4 out of 5 games. He missed here. Let's see the head-to-head. 9 in his last game against St. Louis. St. Louis don't strike out a ton, but I don't know. Maybe we just roll it. Maybe we'll roll that in the second play. Yeah, we'll roll them. Maybe we can build out 3. Maybe we'll just do all 3, so we don't have to pick one. We'll give you guys 3 free picks today, okay? So here's what we'll do. We'll do 2 of these for NFL preseason, and I'll give you guys a bonus one for UFC for tomorrow. I'll give you guys a bonus pick that you can set over there. I have a few set already, so maybe, I don't know, we'll think about it. But all right, so we got a free square for Bryce Young. Like I said, if you're a new user, you're going to get a free square on top of this, or maybe, I'm hoping everyone got this today. So I have very mixed feelings about Shadir Sanders. Now, it's an interesting situation because if you look at their depth chart, their 2 and their 3 are going to be out. So Kenny Pickett's going to be out of this game. Dylan Gabriel, they drafted ahead of Shadir out of Oregon, is not going to be playing as well. They both have hamstring injuries, allegedly. So that leaves Shadir, and then they just signed Tyler Huntley, who's not very good. And, he's coming in probably not knowing any of the playbook. There's a very strong chance you could see Shadir play the entire game or like most of the game tonight. It really wouldn't shock me, but it's a tough one. I don't mind this less right here on the rushing yards. Dude is traditionally, and if you watch him play at Colorado, he was a straight up pocket passer, just was. Didn't run very much at all. Now, does that mean he can't run? Maybe. And the NFL is going to be faster when you see him. All these big ass linebackers coming after you could overwhelm him. Maybe he takes off. Maybe he gets a 7-yard scamper. Who knows? So, but I'm going to give you guys ones that I think have a really good shot. So speaking of the Browns, there's a couple things I do like tonight. So Dylan Sampson's going to be the first pick here. And the main reason why is Jerome Ford's going to be out, and then Judkins is also still dealing with like legal stuff going on. So we don't know what's actually going on with him either. I don't think he's going to be playing. So Sampson, there's a chance he falls into like 7 to 10 carries tonight. And if he gets even 5 carries, I'm pretty confident we're going to have a good shot at this. And yeah, I watched him play at University of Tennessee. Kid's pretty good. He might actually just be the bigger, better back than Judkins, and this could be a real good opportunity. So I expect him to really want to play well tonight. So we are going to roll Sampson out. This is going to be the first prop. I looked at quite a few of these. I have a lot of Cam Ward exposure. I hope the Titans just play this guy. This is a really good prop right here. We'll put that in the second play potentially. And then a couple other ones I like tonight. So one thing that better does is they'll punish you for the correlation payout, but it's still not bad. Like you can see if we take Fannin, that's 5x, right? And then if we took Shadir over right here, that's 8x. Well, that's what Prizepicks is paying. So it's pretty much the same now. And that might be the play, to be honest with y'all. I think like look, we have to anticipate that Sanders is going to play probably 3/4 tonight. I mean, I'd be shocked if they gave Huntley like an entire half to himself. I mean, is it possible? Maybe if he only plays the first half, then this is a terrible play. Like I don't like it at all. Like, and maybe we're going a little too heavy in on the Browns here, but I don't know. I kind of like it. We just kind of stack their offense for 8x. I mean, this is exactly what Prizepicks would pay, I believe. Let's go take a look real quick. So here's Shadir. Let's go over to receiving yards. I do like Jamari Thrash too, second-year player. He's probably going to be involved tonight. See, we're getting a good line over on Better too. This is 20.5 here. And then who's our other guy we need? We need to get Sampson, Dylan. There he is. So this is also a very high line. Better's got some good lines right now. And then let's just pick something. So actually, they're saying this pays 10x. Wow. Okay. Power play really pays 10x for this. Maybe they're not doing like the correlation for preseason. I don't know. I could have swore the other day it definitely like factored that in though. But Shadir and Harold's, who's a good receiving tight end. The only reason you haven't heard hype about this kid is because he played at Bowling Green. Nobody knows who he is. So because of the fact that we're not getting that 10x, I'm not setting this play over here. So what we'll do is we'll just get rid of the correlation. We'll take Sampson and Fan, and we'll see. I don't think this will have any correlation here at all. And then I do like Cam Ward. I think Emory Jones is going to be playing a lot tonight in the second half. I think he probably has a good shot to get this. I kind of like Kyle Allen for the same reason. So Hooker's starting again. He did not play well. Neither one of these guys particularly played well, but you saw quite a bit of offense yesterday in these preseason games. They definitely, was a step up in throwing from what we saw in the Hall of Fame game. And these two are competing for the job behind Goff. Now, what I want is the second half guy with the chance at negative game scripts who's going to be playing against like the true reserves, like the third and the fourth string guys. So that's 10x. That's going to be the first play. We'll do what do that mean max bet on this discount? So $30 to win 150. Okay, so that's the max bet. So that is the Baller Club. If you don't have the free square, just pick something else you like. And then let's just go down the list here. So we'll pick our next discount. We'll take Matthew Boyd over 4.5 strikeouts. Not bad against the Cardinals. We'll see how that goes. And we'll come back over here. Now, Hooker ran 3 times for like 9 yards in the first game. He's going to be playing in the first half, but my gut suspicion is they're going to want to see what this guy can do as a passer more. So he might even have instructions like throw the ball, like don't take off and run. We got to see what you can do in the pocket. But I'm trusting my bones on this Sanders 6.5. It does kind of make me a little nervous just because like a young quarterback, like I said, seeing all this pressure for the first time, he may panic. And if he gets like, one little, breakaway, he could easily hit this. But the dude, believe it or not, even though his dad was like one of the best athletes to ever play the game, he's not like a crazy athlete. It's not like he has this like crazy breakaway speed, you know. So I don't know. I'm kind of leaning that. Maybe I definitely like Cam Ward. And if the Titans are smart, they're kind of in rebuild mode right now. They need to let Cam Ward play, man. They need to get this guy some freaking reps. There's a couple other dudes that I think have a really good shot. Like this is a good line over here, Ted McMillan. Now, he's their number one receiver, and it's very possible he is only going to play like 2 series. But if you're telling me he's going to play 2 series, I feel like they're going to get him his first NFL catch, even if it's in the preseason. And the style of routes this guy's going to be running, like he's going to be a guy that probably averages a very high ADOTs. So I expect it to be like a long reception. I think it's worth the risk. And at 13.5, you can see what Prizepicks had this at. If we go over here to receiving yards, Ted McMillan was 16.5. So we're getting a fat discount over here on Better. And sometimes, boys, it's not about whether you think they're going to get it or not. Sometimes you just attack the value. And we're getting 3 yards off this line right here. So let's do those two. Let's take Cam Ward, and then maybe we do take an under here. Let's look back at the rushing yards. So ETN might be busy tonight. This is going to be we'll see. We'll see, because I don't think Chuba Hubbard's or maybe Chuba Hubbard is playing. Okay, so Hubbard's going to be in there. This Krosky guy, he's like 5th on the depth chart, but he might get a lot of second half run. Yeah, and if you notice, I'm just sticking to the Friday games. We're not doing anything on the Saturday ones. I'm going to make a whole separate video for you guys on that one. Maybe I just roll with what I was talking about here with the under Sanders, or maybe the under Hooker. He had 3 carries for 9 yards in the first game, and he played most of the first half, I believe. So, it's tough to say. I don't think I don't really see him probably having a big rushing day, but you never know. We'll go ahead and roll that, guys. Let's just roll this one out. And what's the max bet on these? So they'll allow $10 on these other discounts. So this is 10 to win $100. All right, and then that third one, we'll take this WNBA girl. Hopefully she hits. Don't know anything about her. And then we'll go take a peek and see what UFC's got. I want to see if they have what they have for takedowns. Yeah, they don't have the guy I was looking for. So I'll tell you what, we'll just keep it in the NFL, see if we can get another hit here. And here's the thing, guys. If we set 3 of these, all we really need is 1 to hit. That's a crazy thing about DFS. And we could even do a 2-man here to make sure it kind of like, imagine if it was like $10 a play, right? You would have put $30 in 3 plays. Well, if a 2-man hits, you just drew even. So maybe I should have put Cam Ward, to be honest with you, in the 2-man. I maybe should have thought about that, but I don't know. A couple other guys we can go through here. Like I mentioned, I think one of these Falcon quarterbacks probably plays well. Now, Easton Stick, former Charger, he's going to be starting this game. Sanders and Michael Penix and Kirk Cousins are not going to be in this game. Like I mentioned, I kind of like this Emory Jones prop right here. He should be playing the second half. I don't mind it. I think we could definitely take a look at that, but I'm kind of trusting my bones here, and I'm thinking like maybe we just take an under. Maybe we take an under here. And maybe it's the Sanders line. Under 6.5. Let's just it doesn't feel great, but let's just hope I'm right about it. And then we'll max bet this one for $10 to win 30. And then, like I said, the other one was the Ballers Club, but most of y'all, if you just do $10 on these, you're gonna hopefully, if that play hits, we draw at the bare minimum dead even with a chance to hit upside for more. So since we know that Prizepicks is not punishing this correlation here, let's see what this pays. See, it's so weird. When you take the one guy away, it's only paying 5.25. That is punishment. It's so strange. It's like because Samson was in there. That's weird, man. That's weird. Let's just click another one just to see what this pays. Yeah, so this does only pay 8x. Okay, that's weird though. That when Samson was in there, it was 10x. Kind of like that, to be honest, but the lines aren't as good on him. But we could get Shadir in here with Fannin again. This line wasn't the best. Maybe we just do Shadir naked. And then, so we got an extra yard on that less over there as well. Let's look through a couple more over here. Maybe this is where we take my guy Emery. And this is a good line over here. It was 69 over on Better. Okay. And then we'll get one more random for a 6x slip here. Let me look through these real quick. So we do have Sam Hartman down here. I think want to say he was like the backup at like can't even remember. Was it Notre Dame maybe? But he'll probably be playing a lot in the second half tonight. Let's see. So they actually have look at this. They got PATs made. Matt Gay from Washington. I don't know how to feel about that. Field goals, some receiving yards. I did mention Jamari Thrash could be good. Another guy, you know who I think the pick's going to be if they have him? I think Jimmy Horn's got a good chance here, out of Colorado to probably play a lot in this game. But the guy I was really thinking about was Nick Nash right here. I watched this kid play at San Jose State. He's fucking big dude. He's probably going to play a bunch in the second half, and this is correlated with Emory Jones. So they're going to punish us. Yeah, 5.25, but that's still pretty freaking solid on correlation, guys. And I'm just curious if we added one more guy, would this be 8x? Yes, it would. Okay. So this is like their third or fourth string tight end, but he'll probably play a lot in the second half as well. And then if we just added a random here, what would this be? So this is 8.5x. That's not terrible, but we're not going to get greedy. We're just going to go for the 5.25. And if y'all are new here, Prizepicks limits me to $5. It is what it is. It's all I can set. Most of y'all probably already know that. And there is your play, guys. Okay. That's all I got for you today. Let's win some cash. If you're not on the winnable free plan yet, bare minimum, guys, you should just get on the VIP before they run out. But worst case scenario, get on the free plan. I send out a bunch of stuff there. Already sent out my daily Hail Mary, man. We're due for one of those big ones, man. We're due. So, all right. Love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.